Hello everybody, welcome to my channel.
Michelle Trachtenberg was an American actress known for her versatile roles across film and television, particularly in the late 1990s and early 2000s. Born on October 11, 1985, in New York City to immigrant parents of German and Russian Jewish descent, she began her acting career at a very young age, appearing in commercials by the time she was 3 years old. Her breakout role came in 1996 when she starred as Harriet in Harriet the Spy, the first theatrical film released by Nickelodeon. The performance earned her acclaim and established her as a prominent child actress. That same year, she appeared on the beloved Nickelodeon series The Adventures of Pete and Pete, further boosting her popularity among young audiences. As a teenager, Michelle took on a prominent role in the cult TV series Buffy the Vampire Slayer from 2000 to 2003, playing Dawn Summers, the mystical younger sister of Buffy. Her work on the series showcased her emotional depth and acting range, earning her a devoted fanbase. Trachtenberg continued to take on a variety of roles, balancing comedy and drama. She starred in the teen road comedy Eurotrip and the Disney sports drama Ice Princess, playing a figure skater torn between academics and athletics. She also appeared in more mature television roles, such as the dark and manipulative Georgina Sparks in the hit series Gossip Girl, a character she played off and on for several years and reprised in the show's reboot. In addition to acting, Trachtenberg was involved in producing and occasionally writing. She contributed creatively to several projects behind the scenes and maintained a reputation as a passionate and driven artist. Michelle Trachtenberg passed away in February 2025 at the age of 39 due to complications related to diabetes. Her sudden death came as a shock to fans and peers alike, sparking an outpouring of tributes from across the entertainment industry. She was remembered for her intelligence, humor, and the lasting impression she left on screen. Her legacy lives on in the characters she portrayed, clever, bold, and often deeply complex. From child star to cult favorite to dramatic actress, Michelle Trachtenberg's career remains a poignant part of modern television and film history. Michelle Trachtenberg's journey through Hollywood was marked by a unique blend of early fame, intelligent career choices, and a willingness to evolve as an artist. After gaining attention as a child actor, she navigated the often challenging transition into adult roles with care and depth. Versatility across genres. One of Trachtenberg's greatest strengths as an actress was her versatility. She moved effortlessly between genres: comedy, drama, fantasy, and even psychological thrillers. While Harriet the Spy and Inspector Gadget presented her in light-hearted, family-friendly roles, she didn't shy away from darker or more challenging material. Her performance in the independent film Mysterious Skin demonstrated her willingness to explore difficult emotional terrain, earning praise from critics. In the hit series Buffy the Vampire Slayer, she portrayed Dawn Summers with a nuanced balance of vulnerability and strength. Introduced during the show's 5th season, Dawn was a mysterious and emotional role, at first controversial among fans, but ultimately beloved for her emotional complexity. Trachtenberg held her own alongside a veteran cast and matured with the character as the series progressed. Georgina Sparks, a defining role in Gossip Girl, Trachtenberg took a bold step into villainous territory. Her character, Georgina Sparks, was unpredictable, manipulative, and wildly entertaining. Georgina became a fan favorite and one of the show's most memorable antagonists. Trachtenberg played the role with sharp wit and flair, injecting the series with moments of tension, humor, and drama. She later reprised Georgina in the rebooted version of Gossip Girl, showing her long-lasting connection to the character and the show's legacy. Her appearances were met with nostalgia and enthusiasm by fans who had grown up watching her. Independent projects and advocacy outside of mainstream media. Trachtenberg pursued independent projects and took a keen interest in producing. She was involved in the teen-centered digital drama Guidance, where she worked behind the scenes and helped shape stories that resonated with younger audiences. She was passionate about using storytelling as a way to address real-life issues, especially among teenagers. Trachtenberg was also a vocal advocate for various causes, including mental health awareness and animal rights. She supported charitable organizations and used her platform to raise awareness about eating disorders, self-esteem, and the pressures of fame. Personal life and public presence. Michelle kept her private life relatively quiet, though she was known for her humor, intelligence, and strong opinions on social media. Fans appreciated her candidness and authenticity. She often shared throwbacks to her iconic roles and engaged with admirers from all generations. In her final years, she had to deal with persistent public speculation about her health. Despite this, she maintained a dignified and positive public image. Her untimely passing in early 2025 was a heartbreaking moment for many who had grown up watching her on screen. Enduring impact. Michelle Trachtenberg's impact on popular culture is significant. For viewers of a certain generation, she was a constant presence, whether solving mysteries in Harriet the Spy, exploring supernatural danger in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, or stirring up trouble on the Upper East Side in Gossip Girl. She embodied the evolution of a child actor who grew with her audience. Her performances left a lasting impression, not only for their charm and energy but for the emotional honesty she brought to every role. Trachtenberg's work continues to resonate with those who watched her grow up on screen, and she remains a beloved figure in the world of television and film. Michelle Trachtenberg's career was remarkable not only for its longevity but also for the way she consistently brought sincerity, intelligence, and emotional truth to her performances. From her earliest days in front of the camera to her poignant final years, she forged a path in Hollywood that reflected both artistic ambition and personal authenticity. A lifelong performer, Michelle's introduction to performance began in early childhood, not in a flashy Hollywood setting, but in the bustling neighborhoods of Brooklyn, where she grew up in a close-knit, working-class family. Her parents, her mother Lana, a bank manager, and her father Michael, a fiber optics engineer, supported her dreams while emphasizing discipline and education. By the time she was 10, Michelle had appeared in over 100 commercials. Her natural charisma made her a favorite with casting agents, but it was her ability to memorize lines, take direction, and remain focused that truly set her apart. She made her first TV appearance on Law & Order in 1991, beginning a career that would span over 3 decades. Defining the late 90s and early 2000s. In the late 1990s, Trachtenberg quickly became one of the defining young actresses of her generation. After Harriet the Spy, she found success in Inspector Gadget, playing Penny opposite Matthew Broderick's titular character. These roles established her as a smart, resourceful heroine, one who could carry a film without relying on clichés. In the early 2000s, she became one of television's most familiar faces. Her role as Dawn Summers in Buffy the Vampire Slayer was unique in that it was crafted specifically for her, a testament to her reputation in the industry even at a young age. Working with creator Joss Whedon and co-stars like Sarah Michelle Gellar, she gained invaluable experience and grew up on set, tackling emotionally weighty storylines including loss, trauma, and identity. Beyond acting, Growth as an artist. Michelle didn't confine herself to being just an actress. She was deeply interested in storytelling as a whole. Over time, she explored writing and producing, wanting to create projects that reflected nuanced female experiences. She was praised for her behind-the-scenes contributions to Guidance, a web series that dealt with issues such as bullying, social pressure, and identity crises among teens. The show was ahead of its time, highlighting her awareness of the shifting media landscape. Her love for storytelling extended to literature as well. Michelle was known for being a voracious reader, often recommending books to fans and citing classic authors as influences. Many believed she would one day write a memoir or produce her own series, as she had begun collaborating with writers in her final years. Image, identity, and strength throughout her life. Trachtenberg faced the challenges that come with growing up in the public eye: scrutiny over her body, her relationships, and later, her health. Despite this, she remained remarkably grounded. She often used humor and honesty to respond to criticism, choosing not to be silenced or diminished by gossip. Her personal style, wit, and refusal to conform to industry stereotypes endeared her to fans who related to her uniqueness. She was never afraid to be the quirky girl, the complicated sister, or the scene-stealing villain, and this range made her stand out in an era often obsessed with typecasting. Later years and final projects. In the years before her passing, Michelle had quietly stepped back from acting to focus on health, writing, and developing independent projects. She was involved in several in-progress productions and had been in talks to direct a short film inspired by her childhood in Brooklyn. She also stayed close to the fan communities that had followed her career: Buffy conventions, nostalgia panels, and online fan groups. She remained a cherished figure, particularly to women who had grown up watching her characters navigate the complexities of adolescence. Legacy and reflection. Michelle Trachtenberg's legacy is one of heart, resilience, and substance. She wasn't just a performer who grew up in Hollywood. She was an artist who evolved, challenged expectations, and left an indelible mark on popular culture. Her death in 2025 at just 39 was a deep loss to the entertainment world, yet her memory endures through the beloved characters she brought to life. Her performances still resonate with those who connected with her honesty, her sense of mischief, and her ability to express vulnerability with quiet strength. She remains an icon of a generation, forever young on screen, and forever remembered in spirit. Michelle Trachtenberg's life and career represent a rare blend of early promise, lasting relevance, and artistic depth. What truly set her apart from many other performers of her generation was not just her talent, but the dignity, thoughtfulness, and authenticity with which she approached her work and her life. An actress of emotional precision. One of Michelle's greatest strengths as a performer was her emotional precision. Whether playing a wide-eyed, curious child or a calculating socialite, she had a subtle way of communicating inner conflict. Her eyes could shift from innocence to insight in a moment. In scenes of heartbreak, fear, or quiet realization, she often didn't need big monologues. Her expressions spoke volumes. This made her particularly effective in roles where complexity and contradiction were essential. In Buffy the Vampire Slayer, for instance, Dawn was both vulnerable and defiant, often caught between teenage frustration and mystical burdens. Michelle gave the role a grounded sensitivity.
Bye bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.